Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we have the Wheel of Rebuild NBA Trade Deadline Edition. Basically, this is how this is going to work. On the screen in front of you, there is 30 NBA teams, a wheel with all teams on there. And what we are going to do is I am going to pick a specific NBA player. So let's say, for example, I pick James Harden. I am then going to spin the wheel. Whatever team it lands on, say it lands on the Orlando Magic, then I have to go to the Orlando Magic and I have to put together a trade package to acquire James Harden. So we all know that 2K is kind of restricted when it comes to trades and everything like that. So to make this video more exciting, it's going to be based off my discretion. So to do that, I did turn off like the financial trade restrictions and everything like that, just so that way I could put together my trade packages and we can see if you guys agree or disagree with me in the comment section below. Because if I did it like with everything turned on, then you know, teams like the Magic would never be able to put enough together to even get James Harden. So I thought it'd be more fun this way. So yeah, guys, you will definitely understand this more as the video goes on. Then once we do all of our trades, I am going to simulate the NBA season and we are going to see how all these trades are going to affect the NBA. So let's start with a little bang right here, guys. Okay, we are going to trade Mr. LeBron James. Yes, because LeBron doesn't seem too happy on Cleveland, so let's put him on a new NBA team. So we are going to spin the wheel and let's see what team has put together a trade package to get LeBron James. And it looks like it is the Toronto Raptors. Okay, so the Raptors, man, we got to put together quite a trade package for this to work out. Let's go to the Raptors here real quick. I do have all 30 NBA teams, so I can control everything here. So we got the Raptors, and let's see, to get LeBron James, what would they have to put together, guys? Okay, so I definitely like DeMar DeRozan to be part of that trade because, like, it's a superstar for a superstar, although LeBron James is just like a crazy superstar himself. So we got that. It's a 5-star player. We got 3.5 in DeMar DeRozan. I think you definitely have to toss in the young center Jonas Valanciunas, who is a 2-star player. And then I'm thinking, you know, for LeBron James, man, you got some draft picks here. Pretty much every damn draft pick has to belong to them now. As far as, like, you know, Kyle Lowry, I'm not quite sure that would work all that much. So we are also going to assume that the Raptors are going to need a trade to take on the contract of Tristan Thompson. So we're going to toss him in the trade here. And then as far as like any more like good young players this team has, probably OG Anunoby, who is actually having a pretty solid NBA season, so I think he'll have to be tossed in there. And yeah, man, obviously, like, you know, it'd probably take a lot more than that, but for LeBron James, DeMar DeRozan, Jonas Valanciunas, OG, and 2 first-round draft picks and a second-round draft pick. He also gave up the contract of Tristan. Definitely not a bad little haul. If you are the Cleveland Cavaliers, does it work? Well, I mean, yeah, we gotta make it work, right? Okay, so, I think Cleveland actually has to toss in another third player right there, so we'll just, any more bitch-ass contracts? Maybe J.R. Smith, honestly. No, no, I guess Jose Calderon's there. Yeah, we'll also give him the bitch-ass contract of J.R. Smith. And hopefully that works. There we go. Okay, so LeBron James, hopefully you guys get an idea of how this video is going to go now. For the next player, man, let's do the, let's see, yo, bitch-ass Durant. It's time to go lead your own NBA team. It is time to go lead your own NBA team. Yes, the Golden State Warriors have put Kevin Durant on the trade block. Let's see what we can do with this. What team has to put together a trade package for Kevin Durant? It is the... Oh no, yo, Lakers. Uh-oh. Yo, Lakers, you about to get the freaking bank robbed, man. To get Kevin Durant in that team, who are they going to put together for this type of trade right here? Okay, so... Oh my God. Okay, so for one, you gotta give up Kyle Kuzma. He's like one of their best young players. You gotta toss in Lonzo Ball because, I mean, is Lonzo Ball like he's another like highly sought out player? Let's put Kevin Durant up here real quick. Kevin Durant. What else they got to toss in there, guys? Julius Randle probably. We'll toss him in there. And then I'm thinking pretty much like any foreseeable first-round draft pick this team has because, and even that right there, man, even that for Kevin Durant. It's still not enough. Assuming, though, that those first-round draft picks are lottery picks, then it might be enough. But, you know, it's like we can only do 6 slots right here. But there you go, man. That's the trade package right there. I don't know how Kyle Kuzma's only a 2-star player. I'd make him, like, at least a 3.5-star just based on what he's doing out there. But, yeah, and then any bitch-ass contracts that can be given up here. This team actually doesn't really have any like, horrible contracts. We'll toss in. Y'all got to take on Mr. Kevin Looney Tunes. And probably one more player to make it all even out here. How about Zaza Pachulia? Because just nobody likes that man anyway, right? So there we go. That is the trade deadline blockbuster trade of the century. We got Kevin Durant being traded for big baller Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma. Then all of a sudden, the Golden State Warriors are still looking pretty damn good out there, though, right? Okay. Next one we have. Who should we trade next year, guys? Who is next on the trade block? Who's it going to be, man? Okay, how about we find the man... Carmelo Anthony a new home. Yes, guys, Carmelo Anthony is ready to take over a team again. He's just like, I don't want to be that third option for the Thunder anymore. So we're going to do a nice little trade offer for Carmelo Anthony. Let's see what team gets him. And spin this wheel here real quick, see who it lands on. He is going to the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, man, so we got another trade package for the Lakers here. They don't have a ton of assets left at this point because they did trade him all the way for Kevin Durant, but at the same time, it's like it's not like, you know, Carmelo's a highly sought-out player anymore like he once was. So I think we can put together a nice little package here, team him up with Kevin Durant. He ain't going to be the #1 option, that's for sure, though. But yeah, let's go back to the Lakers. So yeah, Lakers definitely getting some nice players here. I think, Brandon Ingram actually probably should have been part of that Kevin Durant trade. But I think in this sake, we'll do a trade of Brandon Ingram. And then also, I'm thinking Brook Lopez, just because, like, you know, Brook Lopez could play power forward this team. You get Brandon Ingram, who will be the starting small forward / shooting guard. And you also got Paul George out there. I think this right here could definitely get it done for the OKC Thunder. I don't know if the Lakers would actually want to do this trade. I'm actually going to say they got tossed in the first round draft because, like, Melo, you know, isn't quite who he once was. So I think that's somewhat fair. Maybe not totally. I'm sure, you know, Laker fans are like, there ain't no way we want Melo for our boy Brandon Ingram and Brook Lopez, but looks pretty decent to me. So we're going to go with that. All right, trade offer accepted. Hopefully a non-Laker team now gets a, gets some fun here. So next up, let's do a trade of, I'm thinking Damian Lillard, man. I feel like it's time to get him on a new team just because, like, he feels like he's kind of, like, stale on the Portland Trail Blazers these days. We got to find this man a new team. Let's spin this wheel, see what type of blockbuster trade we put together for the man Damian Lillard. We get the Detroit Pistons! Let's go! All right, so I got to put together a trade package of my Detroit Pistons for the man Damian Lillard. So let's go to proposed trade. I'm going to hit y'all with that finesse real quick, man. I'm going to hit y'all with that finesse. No, we're being quite honest here. Definitely would have to toss in Andre Drummond or Blake Griffin. I think at this point, man, I wish I could keep both of them guys. Come on, Portland. How about I'm gonna hit Portland with that freaking finesse, man. Y'all get Reggie Jackson, Stanley Johnson. No, for like 89 overall player like Damian Lillard is, I'm thinking we're going to do a trade of Andre Drummond, toss in Reggie Jackson, and I think that would get it done for Damian Lillard, just because that way, you know, the Trailblazers, they do get a nice they get a nice point guard back and Reggie Jackson, like 81 overall player. They get Andre Drummond and team up with CJ McCollum, and all of a sudden that team's looking pretty dang decent out there. As a Pistons fan, I actually don't think I would do this trade as much as I love Damian Lillard. Drummond's been playing like a beast lately. So, and you know what? Just because y'all got to take on freaking Stanley Johnson too, I got to get this man off my team. That's part of it for y'all right there. We'll even take on, let's see, who do we get back? I think we're going to go with, y'all give me, I want Maurice Harkless. That's a bitch-ass contract if I've ever seen one. So is Evan Turner, though. Y'all got a lot of bitch-ass contracts. We'll take Al-Farouq Aminu, and then also just like a toss-in player to make the players work out there, Jake Layman. There we go. All right. So we got Damian Lillard teaming up with Blake Griffin over on the Detroit Pistons, while the Trailblazers get a few nice young pieces back. So looking good there. I think we probably got like 2 more good trades left here. Maybe a few more. I don't know, man. I don't know how long the video is going to be. How about, I've heard rumors of Anthony Davis going to the Boston Celtics. So it sounds like that team might be going in a different direction. So we're going to toss Anthony Davis on the blockbuster trade block right here, man. What team is going to get the services of Anthony Davis? It is okay, we just did the Portland Trail Blazers team, so I'm not going to do them again. I want to do some different teams here, guys. I'm going to get some other teams involved. Let's do the, Phoenix Suns. What kind of package could the Suns put together for Anthony Davis? I know Devin Booker's got to be involved in that. All right, this is going to be a tough one here, guys. This is going to be a tough one just because, like, I don't think they got enough freaking players in the world. So it's got to be Devin Booker for sure. Also got to toss in Josh Jackson just because, like, from a potential standpoint, he would be nice. And all of a sudden, man, like, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, DeMarcus Cousins, Pelicans are looking pretty nice. And then pretty much every single freaking first-round draft you guys have in the history of draft picks is going to this team right here for Anthony Davis. But yeah, so pretty much, you look at the Suns now, it's just going to be Anthony Davis and everybody else. All right. Where them Pelicans at? Anthony Davis. And probably got to toss in, you got any bitch-ass contracts any of y'all can toss in? Probably like Solomon Hill. Yeah, we'll even toss in that, and that should get it done. I mean, Devin Booker and DeMarcus Cousins, I'm more excited for that right there. Like, the Suns, yeah, you guys got a good player back, but the Pelicans team, they might actually make some noise in this simulation. Next up, let's do a trade of, who's looking good out here, man? How about, what team has been untouched? Absolutely untouched. How about Spencer Dinwiddie? Just a nice, simple trade right here, man. Spencer Dinwiddie just so like he can go to a team and be like the starting point guard of that team, ideally at least. So yeah, just a little low-key trade. Those happen in the NBA. Let's spin this wheel, see who gets the services of Spencer Dinwiddie. It is going to be the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, so he might actually have to start at shooting guard or something with Kemba Walker there. So let's put together a trade package for, let's go to the Nets here. And we are going, no, we want to go to the Charlotte Hornets. That is the team. What does H start with? Hornets. There we go, okay. So what kind of trade will get this done here, man? We got to go over to the Nets, select Spencer Dinwiddie. All right, pretty low-key trade here. It definitely wouldn't be like a Kemba Walker or a Dwight Howard. I think maybe like a Frank Kaminsky might get that job, like might get it done a little bit there, and maybe even a first-round draft pick just because he's been playing pretty good lately. But you know, like the Nets, they get themselves a nice stretch big and Frank Kaminsky to team up with D'Lo. That's looking pretty solid. And then, you know, I think Spencer Dinwiddie would probably start at shooting guard, maybe Kemba Walker. So just a nice low-key trade, man. Going to the trade deadline, you know, those things happen. And then we'll actually go over here to the we'll go to this team right here. I'm gonna put Kemba at shooting guard. He goes 87 overall. Okay, I think there's one more big blockbuster trade that is going to happen here, guys. Let's do a trade of, who's going to be, man? Marc Gasol. It's time for the rebuild. You know what? This is a double trade package special, man. There is one team that is going to take on the contracts and the bitch-ass contract of Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. So this is a double two-for-header trade right here, man. It's going to freaking change the NBA. It's going to change it greatly. What team is going to get Marc Gasol and Mike Conley? It is the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going to get the services of Marc Gasol and Mike Conley. What type of package will they put together right here? Well, I think for this to happen, they would for sure need to toss in that Nets first-round draft pick. Yeah, let's go to the Cavaliers. So, Kevin Love, I'm going to say. And they're going to do the Nets draft pick. You know what? Actually, no. Not Kevin Love. Because Kevin Love would actually be nice alongside Marc Gasol. Isaiah Thomas for sure. You guys get Mike Conley back right there. And the Nets first-round draft pick. That right there, when I actually look at it, is a pretty nice trade. I feel like they might even need to toss in like another first and maybe even a guy like Tristan Thompson. Not like he's like a bad player. Okay, he's not a very good player. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to lie. How about Jonas Valanciunas? We'll toss him in too to make this work just because like that's kind of been an interesting trade dynamic is the idea of Jonas Valanciunas in a pick for Marc Gasol for the Raptors. So that right there, the Cavaliers all of a sudden get like a defensive center and Marc Gasol, grab some rebounds, shoot the three ball. You also get a new point guard, Mike Conley, that is a bit more of a traditional style of point guard over Isaiah Thomas. And the Grizzlies get some pieces from rebuilding. So that is a nice trade, and I think that should get the job done. Yes, it does, guys. Yes, it does. You know what? I'm feeling one more trade, man. This is actually a lot of fun right here. This is a lot of fun, guys. Y'all gotta drop that like on this video if you want me to do some more of these. This is awesome. Okay, so Celtics, are they gonna be untouched? Jayson Tatum. You know what, man? We're gonna do Jayson Tatum because for this video, Gordon Hayward is gonna be healthy. So we are gonna do a Jayson Tatum trade right here. See what team he can go to and kind of be a starting small forward or a big piece of that puzzle. Here we go, guys. What team gets the services of Jayson Tatum? It is the low-key, man, the Miami Heat. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I have no idea what kind of trade we can actually put together right here to make this happen for the Miami Heat. Proposed trade. Okay, so this is going to be for Jayson Tatum, who is 19 years old, already an 82 overall player in 2K. Do you feel like this type of trade would need to be like Hassan Whiteside? Because I feel like in this case, you know, the Heat kind of get a nice rebuilding piece in Jayson Tatum, and the Celtics, they get a starting caliber, a really good, all-star caliber center on Hassan Whiteside. So that right there actually kind of works for me. I know Jayson Tatum is a 3.5 star. Hassan is a 2.5 stars, so maybe we'll even toss in a bitch-ass contract here. Maybe we'll do a trade. We'll even toss in Tyler Johnson, who's got a 3-year, $44 million deal. And all of a sudden, that makes it a little bit more fair. So we're going to do this trade and then toss in a filler player just to make it work. Abdel Nader. Go with that. And there we go, man. So, yeah, the Boston Celtics, that team's going to be freaking dirty, guys. Actually, let me go to the Celtics team real quick here, get that lineup going. Yeah, because now they're going to have Al Horford at the power forward position with Whiteside at center. And we also get to see what happens with, Jayson Tatum being the starting small forward of this team. Okay, guys, what I am now going to do is I'm going to simulate an entire NBA season, and we're going to see just how these trades affect the entire NBA. Okay, so as far as like the records of these teams go, the Warriors, who had that big trade, the Lakers finished first place. No changes to the Rockets. Lakers, who have Kevin Durant and also Carmelo Anthony, managed to get a 51-30 record. We got the Spurs, Clippers, Jazz, Thunder, who also had a big trade, trading away Carmelo Anthony, and the Timberwolves making the playoffs for the Western Conference. For the Eastern Conference, We have the Raptors with LeBron James getting first place. We got that Celtics team who just traded for Hassan Whiteside getting second place. Cavaliers who just totally overhauled their entire team getting third. 76ers, Bucks, Knicks, Magic, and Wizards out there too. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate the last game of the season here for all these teams and see how these playoffs go. We actually got LeBron James of the Raptors getting a crazy MVP, man. 32 points, 8 rebounds, and almost 10 assists per game, 2 steals, 1 block, and shooting 42% from 3. We have Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Lin 6-man, DeAndre Jordan Defensive Player, and Chris Dunn getting Most Improved. So yeah, guys, all the teams looking like this. Let's see, we got DeMarcus Cousins playing with Devin Booker. I really want to check out some of these players' stats also, just to see like how all these teams operated. What else we got? Any other big trades? We got Andre Drummond on the Portland Trail Blazers getting All-NBA second team. And we have, what else we have here, man? Any other things out here? Not really. Okay. So let's check out some of these players' stats from some of these trades. Just going to go through each team here real quick with like the ones that actually happened. So yeah, the Brooklyn Nets, they ended up trading for Frank Kaminsky, who was a stretch big for them. He averaged 14 points and about 5 rebounds, 2-3 assists per game. And how do you shoot from 3? I just feel like him with D'Lo could be like somewhat, I don't know, man, interesting. You know, shot 41% from 3. This team, of course, though, would need another center because, like, Frank Kaminsky cannot be your only big guy in the paint. Denver Nuggets, we got Indiana Pacers, Pelicans. Okay, so we got DeMarcus Cousins as the lone big man there, getting 22 points. So Devin Booker, again, 19, you know, about 4 assists out there, a few rebounds. Mirotic actually filled in the starting power forward position very nicely. And then we got Josh Jackson, who got himself 10 points. So that was a nice trade, I think. Although, you know, you can't really replace the skill set of Anthony Davis, right? Pistons, we got Damian Lillard getting 22 points and about 7 assists out there. Raptors, oh my God, dude, damn, boy. J.R. Swish out there getting 12 points also. So, I mean, he was the starting shooting guard. As far as, like, centers go, this team still has Tristan Thompson and Jakob out there, so that's nice. We got the Rockets, San Antonio Spurs, Suns. Okay, so Anthony Davis on the Suns. This dude did not do very well. He never really scores all that much in 2K in the first place, but yeah, about 19 points per game. He would definitely kill it a lot more than that. OKC Thunder with Brook Lopez and also Brandon Ingram. Russell Westbrook and Paul George like just took off with the scoring, as would be expected. Trailblazers. So, although they got rid of Damian Lillard, Reggie Jackson still had a nice 19-point and 7 assist season with Andre Drummond getting 15 points, 11 rebounds, almost 2 blocks a game, and almost 2 steals stuff, plus 4 assists. We got the Golden State. Oh my, yo, this team did finish first place with the Splash Brothers going nuts. But yeah, it was pretty much the Splash Bros. And then like everybody else, you know, everybody else kind of did their thing out there. This team has 3 small power forwards. So you think they would be smart and probably start Kyle Kuzma at the 3 or maybe even Draymond Green. What other trades we got here, man? I think that was pretty much like the bulk of them. Cleveland Cavaliers with their overhauled roster. Just a lot of good options out there. A lot of team basketball, which is what that team is kind of lacking in real life right now. And then we got that Boston Celtics team that has Hassan Whiteside get himself 14 points and 11 rebounds out there, filling in the center position very nicely. Clippers, Grizzlies, Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah looked like the Boston Celtics. Isaiah out there with 27 points per game. Valanciunas had 14 and 10 rebounds. Atlanta Hawks. All right, we got the Miami Heat. And Jayson Tatum as a starting small forward, as the starter on the team, like probably the go-to scorer also. Still got about 16 points and 5 rebounds though, which is decent. And then we got that backcourt, Kemba Walker and the mayor, Spencer Dinwiddie. So yeah, so I think that pretty much, yeah, that covers it all, guys. For the most part here, Los Angeles Lakers 24 and 21 for Carmelo. Okay, so let's go ahead and simulate these playoff seats to see if any of these teams we put together actually takes off. Like, I think probably the, because even Cleveland's good now, man, but I'm going to say probably the Raptors or Warriors are going to win this all. Jazz gone, Spurs gone, Knicks gone, Wizards gone. Okay, see what it's all about, man. Bucks gone, Cavs gone, Clippers gone, 76ers gone, Lakers gone, Golden State gone, Toronto gone, and we have the Houston Rockets, despite all these crazy trades going down, man, they still win 4-3 against the Hassan Whiteside Boston Celtics. Like I was saying, my friends, if you enjoyed this type of video here, be sure to drop a like on this just because this was a ton of fun to make. I could definitely do some more of these in the future. But yeah, here are the playoff stats for you guys that want to see all that. Thank you all so much for watching, my friends, and peace out.